We'll start off here in the water. We have wine barrels that don't float. Their buoyancy is set to a high number. Let's get it in here. Shoot one and the pieces will float. See? Sorry for the odd aiming. You all know the story with that. Just the way it is in this demonstration. Okay, there's the wine barrels for you. And here's 4 garbage cans. And they don't pop like the wine barrels. They just fall apart. They take their time. Okay. Over here we have skateboards. These break in 2. Sure you can see that right there. Okay. Then we have these pipe sections. These can be placed on top of shelves or on walls. That way when somebody shoots them, they just break apart and roll down. Okay. Just shoot them up real quick. Show you a whole bunch of stacked pipes. Yeah, anyways. Alright, over here we have shackles. They're supported by the top shackle, and there's also a support joint in the middle. So the top section is going to dangle and shake, hang, and then the bottom section dangles, shakes, hangs as well. You see how they're moving around there? Okay. I wanted to show you the signs blowing up right there. That same shot, just to get them out of the way. These kegs, yeah, they're shiny and colorful. You can switch out the texture, of course. They just deform when you do something to them. These vases here have dangling jewel chains, or metal chains from them. You can make look like jewels if you want. If you change the texture. Obviously, if we roll it along, you get the idea of what it does. See how the jewels just constantly hang and dangle. Okay. These 2 signs here, the one on the left was included with PhysX, but I remapped it out. The UV is laid out nice for you guys to make new textures for it. And each chain breaks and the sign breaks in half as well. If you reset the physics simulation too many times, or even once sometimes with Alt and R, the physics explosions might seem a little odd until you reset that. So we'll show you after resetting. There you go. Well, that one kind of jumped anyways. Nevertheless. Okay. And there's your kegs again. Go over to these logs. Now this log stack will break into all of its log pieces that you see once it's shot. Now I'll roll apart. Why I'm stopping here is because the log stack has a mass set to 30. Then the log debris models have a mass set to 10. I haven't looked into how Torque3D does that calculation for setting one mass to several debris models within one debris shape. So basically what we have here is the single log that's on top. Okay, let's reset that. Has a mass of 10. And after I shoot this stack, the stack will turn into mass of 10, but the log on top falls through the mass of 10 logs. So you can fiddle around with the settings and get the look and feel that you want. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. These single logs wobble when they roll. The stack of logs don't wobble. They just roll. Okay. So you could even make a stack out of the wobbly logs. Let's see if I can show you the wobbly logs real quick. Let's shoot that off there. See how it wobbles? Okay. Let's go over here to the TV. TV's on, TV's off. TV's on, TV's off. Okay. And there's 8 doors here. 8 single doors. And I've made the doors 1 unit wide by 2 units tall. And then I made the same doors 1.5 units wide by 3 units tall. And that's because Whoa, camera's going a little crazy. That's because in the different releases of torque, we've received different models. We received Gideon that was pretty close to scale, if not perfect scale. I don't quite remember. But he was definitely smaller than the Orc and this soldier. So he would be good with the 1 unit by 2 unit door, which is proper real world scale. But it seems like developers always have this thing where they make things just a little too big. Like this guy here is almost, he's what, 7 feet tall, I think. So he would get the 1.5 unit by 3 unit tall door, which are these doors here. Okay, let's go back out and show you. So he's scrouched down. If he was standing straight up, it would look pretty decent for his scale. Okay, obviously you just shoot the door or you toss a grenade out and the doors will hinge open. So you can put them in your own doorway or you can do whatever you want with them. And, you know, 1 unit by 2 unit, make a door jamb. There you go. Put this model right into that area. It'll work perfect for you. There is 1 double door for each size as well. So there's a 2 by 2 double door and then a 3 by 3 double door. I think this is the 3 by 3. But obviously you get the idea here. What else do I have to show you? Oh yeah, the hanging lights. I love hanging lights, and I attached a light to this hanging light, but it tends to make the engine crash, so I removed that. I see that they the GG knows about this, and they have plans to fix it, I suppose, being able to mount lights to these objects. So anyways, when it gets fixed, there is a mount right inside the light bulb that's mount 0. So you can script in mounting a wide spotlight right onto that light bulb spot, or the mount 0 spot. Anyways, let's shoot these and watch them dangle. Okay. Let's go over here, drop a grenade. And there you are. I wanted to talk with you guys real quick about, well, let's get this going in, jeez, about rotating physics objects, the ones with the hinges and joints. You can rotate them, but the way that things are in the engine, you know, sometimes things will look broken. Don't worry about it. You can rotate, and as soon as you exit the editor, the shape should snap back into proper placement. Once you go back into the world editor, the shape should just have its proper rotation and represent itself correctly. You will notice, though, that the transform seems to stay wherever it wants to until you click off and then you re-click on it, it updates itself. So, you know, it's a T3D thing. So, while you shouldn't get scared at physics shape rotations, just remember that when you do the rotations, try to make sure that your transform is in its proper location that's been refreshed before you make that secondary rotation change. Just to make sure that nothing's going to break on you. It shouldn't break anyways, but you never know. There you go.